The Big Show on Hauraki. Cheers, Tui, for bringing back the laughs in a world gone mad. Yeah, right.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon, the 4th of December 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you, of course, by Tui.
Don't mind if I do.
Get it in you?
Yes, please.
Good stuff.
Of course, the Tui billboards have made a comeback, the iconic Tui billboard. So if you're ever driving downtown, you see something hilarious written on a sign, you know it's the Tui billboards.
Yeah.
Because we could all use a laugh, Keyzie.
Well, that's the thing, man. You know, times have been tough, especially this year.
Yeah, for sure.
But it feels like a lot of people are taking things a bit seriously. So those billboards, they really bring a ray of humour into your life, don't they, Keyzie? A sun ray of humour.
A sun ray.
I tell you what.
We should fire that up the flagpole to management.
I tell you what, Mogi, times may have been tough, mate, but they've had no effect on you, you stallion.
You're right.
As always, you're looking as hot as ever. And is this your alternate white tea today?
It was one of them.
Oh, right. Okay. Because I remember you saying you had two of them.
No, I've got about 20 of them.
Oh, about 20 of them.
Yeah. No, I've got heaps of them, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee, you filthy old perv. What a great day I've been having today. It is hot, brother.
Here
in Sydney, it's taken a turn.
Yes.
It is now summer. It's taken a long time to get here, but I'm bloody thrilled about it. The smell in the air, man, the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah,
Plus, I
great
finished
stuff.
work on Friday, and I'm not disappointed about that.
Now, Keyzie,
What's up, you old perv?
you're looking a bit tired, but let me just say, mate, you're tired because you're a star on the rise, man. And
Okay.
you are absolutely in demand.
All right.
And rightly so, because you're a talented bastard.
Righto.
And also, God, you're looking good as well, man. You're looking, even though a bit tired, as I said yesterday, a beautiful complexion, your bangs are popping, you got a lovely black tea on. How's life, man?
Life is great here in Sydney. Sorry, the weather's great. And the fact that now you're just rocking around with a T-shirt on and shorts every day.
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh, right.
Life just feels great. You know, we're heading towards the summer holidays and I'm hanging out for it.
The only thing I'm hanging out for in terms of your wardrobe there is when are you going to wear your orthopaedic slippers again?
I
Good
guess when
question.
when the arches of my feet start flaring up,
Oh, okay. Is that
which
when
is
you wear them?
all the time. Yeah, fellas.
yeah,
I
sure.
need extra support. Jase, you look great, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
What is that cap you're wearing?
I don't know. It's one I stole from the ACC, but I'm not sure if it's a generic black caps cap or it's the woman's black
The
caps.
white ferns.
White ferns. Because
Yeah, I don't know.
it's got the teal colour on it, which suggests it is
I
the
think-
white ferns, which I'm happy to wear as well. I just
Well, I
don't
don't know
know.
why you need to make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
Well, I just
What's
no,
the
I'm not
diff?
sure.
I think that's just a generic throwback hat that they've got for both teams.
All right, great. Oh, speaking of great, here's System of a Down.
Douche.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Faith No More there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 12 minutes past 4 o'clock. And what a special treat it was yesterday, Mogi. I finally, after badgering Keyzie for ages,
Oh, here we
managed
go.
to get a bit of a guest spot on that hugely popular show, Game of Two Halves.
Yeah, right.
And
You lucky bastard.
I know, because I know you were fizzing about it too and wanting to get on.
Nobody called me, man.
Well, exactly. And I actually said to the guys when I was there, why didn't you get Mogi on? Because he would have been awesome for this. But they said, oh, yeah, we did think about Mogi. But
Did
they
they say that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Right.
But I tell you what, it was a special treat because not only did I get to be a part of it, but also I got to be, for most of the time that I was there, part of the live studio audience. And,
Wow.
And I got to see the show live and the sort of magic of TV.
How many hours was it before you actually did anything?
Well, this is the good thing because it was the Christmas special.
Right.
So it was an
extra long.
It was an extra long episode. So I think it was about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then Hoity J came on, did his 2 minutes, and that was it. It was bloody. I was freaking out because I was like, these boys are humming and ladies. And old Hoity J's got to come out there. Here we go. This has got bloody disaster written all over it, Mogi.
So just to be clear, you went out there, and Keyzie, let's be honest, has been trying to get you on there for weeks and weeks and weeks. He gets you on there. Finally, you succumb. He gets the producer to call you direct, puts you in a very awkward position.
That was a fluke. That
Actually,
was not.
he called you, Keys, and you passed the phone over.
He called me, and I was like, "Well, I'm actually with Jase right now."
That's right. Pass the phone over. Extremely awkward for Hoity J. So he can't say no. He has to say yes. Then yesterday, we've got to get out there. It was pretty late in the evening as it was.
Yeah.
After the show there, and then you get out there. You got to sit in the studio audience like a scumbag, like a member of the public.
Well, the filth. Amongst the filth. But I didn't mind that.
And watch the show for 2 hours.
That was a neat part of it because I don't often get to sit with the filth. And here's the other thing too, is that we turned up and they had pizzas there in the green room. And old Pugson doing a bit of he's like, Jase, put this mic on. We can do lots of social stuff. And I was like, sweet as Pugson. Incidentally, the only downside was there was only vegetarian pizza left by the time I got there.
Yeah. Can I just say that, Jase, I'm very deeply sorry that you had to wait so long to come on and then you came on for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? What happened was the producer who worked with Jase back in the day was like, we have to get Hoity J on.
Yeah.
Loves Hoity J.
Loves
I was
him.
like, fine. So I've been asking all year, no. It's like, you got to get him on for the Christmas special. I was like, fine, I'll ask him. I asked him. Well, he rang me while you were with me. You said yes. And then I find out that you're doing a guest spot at the very end of the show for like a minute. And I was just like, are you...
The funny thing about it is it's the first thing that's going to hit the cutting room floor.
Oh, 100%. Because to be honest,
Exactly.
it wasn't that good. It was pretty weak.
Yeah.
And he's...
And the thing was too, because they said, do you know what you're doing? And I went, nah. And they said, have you read the lines? And I went, nah. And they said, oh, it's all good. It's on auto cue.
Which is like a teleprompter.
And I went, oh, okay. Well, if it's all on auto cue, then I don't need to worry about it. Then I get up on the set there and I can't read the bloody thing because it's too far away. I'm like, oh my God.
But the good thing was, I felt we filmed this Christmas special, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. Which is
it's
very
going to be
exciting.
so good, man.
Thanks, Jase. The whole time I was filming it, I was looking over at Jase and the audience feeling terrible the whole time.
I don't know why, Keyzie.
Because you were effing and jeffing and sighing. I felt terrible.
Absolute ball the entire time. Do you know, sometimes, Mogi, and this is really important, because I was hamming it up that I wasn't having a good time and stuff like that.
Felt pretty natural to me.
I was just pretending like this was just all misery. And then sometimes when you're pretending, you actually end up being that way.
Yeah.
And I found myself actually being that way. And then, you know what went off in my head?
What's that?
Pull your head in, Hoity J. Pull your head in.
Right.
So I sat there with Pugson in the studio audience, and, mate, I just did not stop laughing.
Okay, now...
Did you just drop an F-bomb?
No, I didn't. I definitely did not, Jase. I definitely did not.
Can we get the audio on that, please, Pugs?
Yeah, we can get the audio. Once again, Jase, I'm sorry that I begged you to come on and then we dragged you out there. You were on for 30 seconds. It was a great 30 seconds.
Thanks, mate.
And I'm sorry you had to go through that, and I'll never ask you to do anything ever
Oh,
again.
it was great. I loved it, Keyzie. Don't apologise, mate. Here's Talking Heads.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Arctic Monkeys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 24 minutes past 4 o'clock. I was just a little bit concerned that you dropped another F-bomb there.
Yet another.
Well, hang on.
Keyzie. Can we just check that out? Because old Pugson clipped the audio. Can we just check it to be doubly sure?
Yeah, and before I play it, I'm pretty sure I didn't drop an F-bomb.
Okay. I just did not stop laughing.
Okay, now... See, it's funny because I go... and then I start laughing.
What? And then you say K.
Yeah, so I literally sound out the word
You do.
of what would be potentially a
Yeah.
swear word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
That's right on the line for me.
Yeah.
What do you think, New Zealand? Text us. So Keyzie
yeah.
just drop an F-bomb, 3483.
Yeah, that'll definitely end well. Hey, fellas, did you know it's Hauraki's birthday today, man?
Yeah.
Oh,
58.
58.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, man.
So it's been a bloody long time since they first got the old tiri, the boat there, and went out into the...
What did you call
What
it?
did you just say?
Tiri.
You can't call it that, man.
I'm not saying titty.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying tiri, T-I-R-I.
Actually, Pugs, can you clip that audio, please?
No, we don't need to
Because it
listen back
sounded
to
like
it.
you were saying...
Titty. Yeah, that's the name of the boat. 50, and happy birthday, by the way. This is not how I wanted to
Was it
celebrate.
a nice boat?
I don't know, I wasn't there. So it's 58 years since
Crazy.
Radio Hauraki first began, and we've managed
I
to
can't
actually
believe it.
That's
track
amazing.
down
That's flowing by.
one of the first voice breaks that was ever uttered on the airwaves.
Nice.
Thought we could have a listen to it and
Yes.
then maybe just critique it. Here you go.
This is Radio Hauraki, the home of the young New Zealanders. Hauraki, 1480. How are you today? Well, if you're no good, I've got good news for you. You're going to be good before we finished here talking to you this morning. By 9 o'clock, you're going to be one of the happiest folk alive. And this is our aim on Hauraki, to please you, to entertain you, to get you happier, so that this week, which is going to be one of the happiest weeks in our lives, that's for sure, is going to be the happiest week in your life. And next week's going to be even happier. And the week after is going to be happier than that, and so on until we reach infinity. How's that? Heaven on earth. It's 2 minutes after 6. My name is Paddy O'Donnell. I was speaking to you yesterday morning, and I'm glad to see you could make it for this breakfast session. The first early morning get-together, commercial-wise, midweek-wise, that we'll have on Hauraki. There's a few things I've got to tell you throughout the program this morning. I've got a few telegrams here that I must read out to you as we go by. There's little things like our news format and music policy. I'll explain again for the benefit of those folk who never made it. And also, I think I best fill you in again on the 66 singles and the 66 albums. But that's about all. All the rest is music. This is Radio Hauraki. 1480 Hauraki.
Funky.
Absolutely magnificent. First of all, the pronunciation of Hauraki. Is that what he said?
Yes.
Hauraki, that's off. But that's only just been corrected fairly recently, hasn't it, Keyzie?
100%.
That's
They've
true.
missed a trick there, because they wouldn't have been able to do, as we are leading into this season, the Hauraki.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they've really dipped out there. I like the station of Young New Zealanders.
Yes,
Big fan of that.
Now
I was a
it's-
big fan of the organ.
Now it's great New Zealanders, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So it's everyone.
And Backbones.
And backbones.
Well, now it's old New Zealanders, because it's still the same audience from 58 years ago.
I tell you what, actually, when we're doing the live shows, we get a few of those old fellas that
That's
were
right, we do.
listening from the start there, and but it was great, wasn't it? It was funky, it was hip, it was cool.
Can I make a request? Can we track down that music and make that our music? Because that music was sick.
It was sick.
That was
all right.
awesome. And very much in the style of an American DJ, as opposed to what would have been the British style that would have been on every other radio station in New Zealand at that time, and there's probably only one, but a very British and clipped way of delivering things, very proper. But obviously that they've gone with there is a lot more rock and roll, baby.
When we like rebrand the big show, we should come back and try and emulate that sound and do our show.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that sounds so cool.
It was kind of bluesy almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Someone just going to town on a little organ, a blues organ.
Going to town, that's like Hoodie J.
Going to town on his organ,
He goes hard on his organ.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show Honker.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Let's get into it. G'day, Kendall, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good. Hoodie Jay, yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Kendall, what do you do for a crust?
I'm a Sparky apprentice man.
Backbone, all right. What are you running at the moment there in terms of your vehicle?
Downstairs. Vehicle.
Kendall.
I'm in a Nissan Caravan for work at the moment, but I do own a SV6 Commodore wagon.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Nice. We talking supercharged, man, or just the natural aspiration?
Natural aspiration.
Oh, yeah, natural aspiration.
More responsive, fellas. More
Yeah, well, it
responsive.
tends to be more responsive.
Muffler delete.
Muffler delete.
Oh.
What a backbone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massive backbone. Well,
Wake up, man.
you stay on the line there, Kendall. Our good mate Pug's son and Studio B will look after you. G'day, Chris, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, pretty grouse, thanks, mate.
Can't complain, eh,
Grouse.
man? Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah. What do you do for a crust, Chris?
Mate, I'm a forklift driver by trade.
You're a backbone by trade.
A what driver?
A forklift.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a thing you use to pick stuff up, Jase.
Yeah, with the forky things
That's
on it.
right,
eh?
that's the
yeah,
one.
Yeah. And what are you running in terms of your vehicle, Chris?
Oh, 7-seater Outlander.
Oh, you're a stallion, mate.
Mitsubishi, yeah,
Hey.
family wagon.
Yeah, it's
You
a
got-
shaggin' wagon.
Are you quite potent, are you? You, Chris?
Oh, yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, good on you, old legend.
The old family wagon.
Way to go,
Good
man.
on you, mate. Stay on the line. I'll pass you to Puckson.
Can
Yes,
I just
Keyzie.
say that we
Congrats on the fertility, man.
haven't even said what these people are in the draw for?
It's a
Yeah.
secret.
Well, it's not a secret, no. It's the Kumu Classic Car and Hot Rod Festival happening in Jan.
Well, you said it about 3 minutes ago.
No, we said it about 6 minutes ago.
Right, okay.
Free flights and accommodation as well, which is bloody good.
3 flights. Why do you need 3?
Free. Moji.
G'day, Ben, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good, thanks, mate. How about yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, Ben.
Can't complain.
Tell me, Ben, what do you do for a crust, mate?
Carpet magician.
Wait, do you install it or do you clean it or?
Yeah, no, I install it.
Oh, yeah, good on you.
Was it installed?
Backbone, carpet.
Oh, yeah. Good, on you,
Ben,
brother.
you massive backbone.
How
Ben,
good's carpet, man?
what are you running at the moment, Ben, vehicle-wise?
Oh, the Toyota Hiace.
Yeah, boy, that's the
Backbone
one.
mate. Good on you,
That's
Ben.
the one.
it's good
I'll
shit.
chuck you over to Puckson as well. He'll put you in the drawer, mate. Good luck.
Appreciate that, guys. Cheers.
Thanks,
Love
mate.
you, man.
Thanks, Ben.
Ben
struck
was in a
me-
rush, eh?
Yeah, was it no nonsense sort of
so
fella?
talks
That
pretty
was a
fast,
vibe.
man.
Yeah.
I talk fast, so
It's
you
just-
talk fast, we all talk fast, we'll get on with our day.
Yeah, let's just get on with it.
Yep.
It's like me in the bedroom. Let's just get this done.
You're a
Let's not
fast
muck around.
talker. You're a fast
Yeah.
talker in the bedroom, are you?
Well, I'm pretty fast. You
What
know.
sort of things do you say?
Well, let's do this.
So good, man. Keep an ear up, by the way. We're going to be running this competition for a little bit longer. I believe we'll be drawing the winner
Yeah, when are we drawing it?
Monday.
Oh, Monday.
Oh, wow.
Monday. We'll be calling the winner of the Kumu Classic Car and Hot Rod Festival. So keep an ear out for that. What is it called? A cuticle. The honker, the big show honker. Get ready to call 0800 Hauraki and you could be in the draw.
Yeah, good stuff, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of Tom Petty to turn up while you're cruising in your vehicle.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Tom Petty there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Listen, coming up after 5 o'clock, Big Show Improv.
Oh, yeah.
So if you've got any suggestions for that, text us through on 3483.
That's a segment where you guys are training me to become an actor and
That's
work on
right.
my improvisational skills. So people give us like a situation and then we act out the scene.
A provocation, if you will.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Also, Keyzie's wife has concerns, and he wants to address those after 5 o'clock as well.
I love how vague that sounds.
Yeah, well, it makes people go, oh, what are her concerns?
Yeah.
It's to do with the bedroom.
Not the F-bombs?
I did not drop an F-bomb. Everyone that's texting through on 3483, stop texting through, although you are still in the draw for a TUI prize pack.
Yeah, good on you, backbones.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your hump day okay. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by TUI.
Don't mind if I do.
Get it in you.
Yeah, keen.
Hey, now listen, we have this amazing technology that's going on now on the iHeartRadio app, and it's called a talkback, where you can actually send us a message directly to the studio and kind of become a radio DJ yourself.
That's right.
true.
You record yourself talking when you're using the app and you listen to Radio Hauraki. Hit the microphone icon there. Say something and we can play it on the radio. Jamie did exactly that, fellas.
Fearless.
G'day, flowers. Jamie here, holding it down over in Melbourne. Just a quick shout out to the other Kiwi boys over here, Coco and Jack, who will be listening. Also, just a quick thanks to you lads for bringing a bit of light to the darker days. Gives us a nice taste of home. Listening to you guys over here. Hope you guys are well. And Jase, leave the old mate alone, would you? You perv.
That's so nice from Jamie, isn't it?
That's really
That's
good.
lovely. It's really
Yeah.
lovely sentiment there.
Do you reckon you will leave the old guy alone? Or
Oh, I just can't.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
It's always right at the fingertips,
It's like
isn't
a
it?
moth to a flame.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
pretty small flame. Here is a message that came through from Christy, which I think brings up a valid point.
Oh, yes.
You know, it would be really amazing, guys, is if there was a way for people who listen to the iHeartRadio app at work would be able to ring through to get into the competitions that you guys run, because we have a delay of up to a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And by the time we try to ring, the phone lines are busy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, she's delivering that with a little bit of sass, isn't she? Can you just play the start of that? Just the start of that, Keyzie. She's sort of, the way she hits you running there.
You know, it would be really amazing, guys,
Yeah, just that. You know what would be really amazing, guys? You see what I'm saying?
she's
A little bit-
passionate.
she's
You're
putting a
right,
little bit of
Mogi.
sauce on it.
Yes, as soon as I heard that, I went, oh, here we go.
Here we go.
That's what I thought.
Can I just say that brings up a good point? There is a slight delay when listening on iHeartRadio because it goes out via the interwebs.
Yes.
That the entire time, that once we have played like a cue to call or something, Pugs is answering the phone constantly. So just keep calling.
Just keep calling.
So people,
and that's the thing. It's like even if you hear it immediately, it's still bloody difficult to get through because people want to win this stuff. I understand
right.
it's a little bit harder for you there, Sharon. Was that her name?
No, her name was, I just said it before,
But
actually.
that's fine. I know, yeah.
Christy.
Christy, yeah.
And you got to remember the numbers that are listening to the show. We're talking 500,000 people here.
Exactly, mate. It's just one of those things. Not everyone can be a winner.
No, but just keep
Susan?
trying. It's Christy, Mogi, right? It's
Christy Mogi.
Christy Mogi.
I've never
just
met
keep
her.
trying. Trust me, you'll be able to get through.
Yeah,
but it's a
but-
valid point.
Absolutely, Margaret. And just keep
Jase,
them. What?
Christy.
Oh, Christy, sorry. What did I say?
You said Margaret.
Alice.
Oh, right. Here's Lincoln Park.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Nirvana there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 15 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Fellas, you guys are experiencing when it comes to relationships.
Totally, man.
The ladies.
Yeah, with the ladies.
With the ladies.
Well, in particular, our wives. How do you guys go when it comes to trying to ease their fears? You know, if they're worried about something, how do you ease their fears?
I don't try to, actually, Keyzie, because my wife likes a bit of bad boy.
Yeah.
And so it's like when I'm on the edge and stuff, she's like, yeah, baby.
I remember that time that you mowed the lawns with just your jandals on.
Yeah.
She was loving it.
Yeah. Got a bit of grass burn then.
And that's what she considers a bad boy.
Oh, stuff like that where I'm just, teetering on the edge.
Bad boy / loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stepped in a few dog poos too that day, so she wasn't so stoked about that.
Yeah.
Dragged it all through the
luckily-
house, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but luckily I was wearing the jandals, Mogi.
Yeah.
Was it dog poo or duck poo? Could have been from the duck.
Oh, no, it was definitely dog poos.
Okay. Anyway, just back to my thing. My wife's quite worried about something
My
that's
wife.
cropped up in our life
My wife.
lately.
Yes.
And I just don't know how to put her, ease her worries. The thing she's worried about is that now that old Keezie's got a hog.
Have you tried patting her on the head?
No, Mogi, I have tried that and it does not work. In fact, she gets really angry.
Have you tried saying there while you're doing it?
I have.
There.
It doesn't work.
Have you tried the circular rubbing on the back while you're saying there?
No. It's more of a what stuff I can say to ease her fears. Because now that old Keyzie's got a hog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that he's got the classic motorbike.
Yes.
Well, first and foremost, you say to her, darling, it's only 100 cc's.
Well, it's not 100, it's 500. Well, it's 497. But it doesn't matter how big it is. It's, now that I'm on the road, because she said, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, I need a helmet.
lid.
A helmet, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, cool, of course. And then she went to buy it, and then all of a sudden she got very worried. She's just like, this is actually really dangerous, and I'm actually really worried about you, Keyzie, having a motorbike.
She call you Keyzie?
No, she doesn't. She hates it when that comes up. And I was just like, look, I know what you mean. It's an old bike. I won't be riding it all the time, but probably won't even run half the time. But I'm a pretty sensible guy.
Yeah.
And I just want to know, any advice you guys have got in terms of easing fears.
It's tricky for her as well, isn't it? Because you're so unco. And so...
Like...
When you combine that with riding a motorbike, which goes, I think, what's it got? It's got a limiter on it, so it only goes 65.
Yeah, it's got a limiter on it. Yeah, that's a thing.
Also, I think the chief concern is too, because you're a big fella and you got very long legs, and it's only
I do have long limbs.
It's only a teeny weeny little bike, and so you're going to be dragging your legs down on the pavement, or not the pavement, obviously. Hopefully you're not on the pavement.
Yeah,
so you're going to probably get a few rashes.
It's like a clown bike, yeah.
Yeah, a clown bike. Yeah, so you know what I mean. There's that. So I can get. I can get that she's worried.
Well, maybe I should get a bigger bike, and not look so stupid on my little clown bike.
I don't know. It is a tricky one because it's dangerous out on their roads. And the thing about it is, Keyzie, at the end of the day, you could be the best, clown bike rider in the country, but it's the other people on the road that you have to be concerned about. You can't control the other idiots.
That's right.
That is the problem. And so why is she going to have faith in your ability? It's difficult. And so if somebody else makes a mistake when you're on a motorbike, the outcome can be horrendous.
That's right. And I'm aware of that. And I don't want a horrendous outcome.
Sure.
And I work interesting hours where I'm driving an off-peak, and it's pretty relaxed on the roads out there, you know what I mean?
Have you thought about maybe
at
just
the moment driving?
Just like riding it in sort of abandoned car parks and stuff like that.
Just in the backyard.
Or in the backyard. Or just get on it in your garage and be like, boom, 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 boom.
Because you live in a dead end as well, don't you? A cul-de-sac.
A cul-de-sac. It's not a dead end. It's a cul-de-sac.
But it's also a dead end.
Dead end.
This show is a dead end, all right? My house is on a
But
cul-de-sac.
you could just do a few burns around that. Around the end of the
just
cul-de-sac.
burn around the sack a few times.
Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah. It is a worry, man. And
And I just want to, like, I get where she's coming from. You know, she's invested a lot in me. And I just want to, I want her to not worry about me, but also I want to be as safe as possible.
Have you tried patting her on the head and saying, there?
I'll give that another go, Mogi, all right?
It should work.
Here's MGMT.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Def Leppard there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 29 minutes past 5 o'clock, which means it's time for...
Quiet on set.
Sound speed.
Lights.
Camera.
Action.
Now it's time for the Big Show Improv.
Sure is. Bloody exciting, this. And this is where we get Keyzie, who's an aspiring actor. I think we can call on that. Jase, you're his agent. It's an opportunity for us to, number one, give Keyzie an opportunity to work with two of New Zealand's greatest and most celebrated actors, you and me, Jase.
That's true, man.
And secondly, it's an opportunity to work through an issue that one of us is going through in our lives, and by doing that in an improv situation. At the moment, Keyzie's wife is a little bit worried about him because he's got a new motorcycle, and she's worried about the safety element of things. So in this provocation, this setup here, the scenario, Jase.
Yeah, love me a scenario.
I'll be. My name's Biff, and I'm working at the motorcycle shop. And the pair of you have come in to buy some safety equipment, mainly a helmet. And while this is going on, you will be, Keyzie's wife, played by you, Keyzie.
Wait, so I play my wife?
You play your wife. You're going to be relaying to Keyzie, played by Hoodie J, her concerns about the safety of you being on a motorcycle.
Right, okay. Are you okay with that switch, Jase? I think Jase thought he was going to be my wife. Are you okay with pivoting like that? Because you're one of New Zealand's best ever actors.
You want me to be Keyzie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. You ready? That's not what I do.
You don't get to say that. He can play Keyzie any way he wants.
Thank you, Mike.
Wow, okay.
All right?
Okay.
Did you just do another F-bomb then?
Let's get to that later.
Yeah, later.
Action.
All right.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you today?
Oh, g'day there. My name's Mrs. Keyzie, and we're after a helmet for my husband Keyzie here. I want the safest one you've got. What's the safest one you've got with the best safety rating?
Yeah,
she do all the talking for you, does she,
does,
mate?
The old lady's been banging on about the fact that I, might not be safe going out on the road. And I tapped her on the head and said, it'll be all right, love, just relax. But, I felt I'd better come in here anyway and, just to settle her nerves, I suppose.
Well, can I say, what's your name, darling?
Hi, my name's Mrs. Keyzie.
Yeah, right. Have you got a first name?
No, he hates it when I use my first name.
Yeah, okay, Mrs. Keyzie. Look, you're right to be worried.
Yeah.
It's not safe out on the road, and your husband there is 90% head.
You can talk. I mean...
Excuse me?
Sorry, that was a hiccup.
Sorry,
and so
mate,
we've got to get a helmet to protect you, mate, because if you come off, chances are you're going to land on your head.
Yeah, well, that's
right.
I'm not worried about him, his abilities, because I know he did motocross and he's quite talented with this sort of stuff, but it's the other people I worry about. What was your name?
What people?
Huh? The other people on the road.
Yeah. No, you're right. Well, why don't we try on a helmet? I'll be honest with you. We'll just have a look at the catalogue because I don't think I've got anything big enough for you, Keyzie. We don't keep that size in stock. What are you, 64, 65?
I don't just go...
Hey!
I don't know why you've started just going, there's so much character usually and so many hilarious things that you say.
Listen, mate, as I say, and I apologise, she goes on a bit.
Oh, my God.
Just shut it! You know what I mean. I personally don't think I need a helmet. I've had a few beersies. I'm pretty relaxed.
Can
It's
I be
gonna
honest with you,
sweet
man?
out.
I think you're good to go.
Yeah, thanks,
I think we'll
brother.
call you a free rider, and we'll just leave it at that, man. You can, you know,
hang on. What was
just
your
get
name?
out. Sorry, mate. I'm just talking to you.
Don't call me mate.
I'm calling you mate. All right, mate. I call everyone mate.
Oh, okay, no worries, pal.
If a word of advice for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pat her on the back, look her in the eyes, rub her head, and just tell her you'll be sweet. All right. Okay.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Rage Against the Machine there on the radio, Hauraki. We just cut back in too early there. I was having a bit of a go at old Keyzie.
You were. What else
You were
is
having
new?
a real go at him.
Hey, coming up shortly, keep an ear out. When you hear the cue to call, get ready to call 0800 Hauraki, and you could win $200 with the new Naughty or Nice that we're running. You just have to call us on 0800 Hauraki. Tell us a reason you deserve some cash, whether you've been naughty or nice, and then we'll decide at the end of it and maybe give away some cash.
How
for it.
good, man.
Yeah, so good, buddy.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey, listen, fellas,
Thank you.
I was genuinely flummoxed today. I was genuinely... What did I just say?
You added
Flummoxed.
a syllable to it. Genuinely.
God.
That sort of stuff just doesn't slip by anymore on this show, does it? But anyway, I was in a situation where I was genuinely, I don't know what to do and I don't know how to deal with this.
Right. Wow, this is interesting.
This is good.
This is
I was
yarn.
walking up my path. I was walking up my path to the gate there, fellas, and on my path was a massive rat. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about rats. I'm not a big fan. But here's the thing, and so I immediately went, ah, and screamed like a 6-year-old girl.
Or
Yeah,
boy.
right.
Or boy. And I went, oh my God, that is so gross. But here's what was even worse about it. This rat wasn't dead, but it was clearly not well.
Oh.
And so as I walked
Did it have
towards
bird flu?
well, it just had its head lowered. And, normally if a rat in daylight, and well, firstly, they don't stand out in the middle of your path in daylight.
It had its head lowered.
Well, it was sort of low.
It was
just bowing. And, rats don't tend to sort of show themselves in that capacity. And if they see you in that capacity, they bolt. Right? And
Maybe
so
they're not intimidated by you.
And so I walked towards this rat, and all it did was sort of take a 2 kind of sickly steps away from me. And I was like, "Argh!"
Sounds like he thought he had you covered.
"Argh!" And I genuinely just went, I don't know what to do in this scenario, because I didn't want to go near it.
Yeah.
But I also felt like I had to kind of deal with it.
Yeah, you did. What'd you do?
I just walked around it.
So it's still right. So you just left it and you thought hopefully someone else finds it, like your wife or your dog
Or your
something.
daughter.
Yeah. Well, I texted my daughter who was at home, because I just left it when I went to work, and said, listen, there's a rat on the path, so maybe just...
Lock the door.
And don't let the dog out.
And make sure the duck's inside.
Well, the duck's always inside now. It's got a little nest in the corner. But, I mean, what... Can I ask genuinely, what would you guys do in that situation? Like, it was clearly not well.
I'd tell you what I wouldn't do. I certainly wouldn't just like sort of kick it off to the side into the garden.
I didn't even touch it. I walked around it. I just went...
Is that what you do?
That's what I wouldn't do. I certainly
wouldn't do that.
kick it
Right.
just into the garden there, just it's out of sight, out of mind kind of situation.
Well, there was quite a bit of acreage around it, so I would have taken quite a bit of... Well, there's quite a bit of space around it,
Right.
so it would have taken quite a bit of movement to put it somewhere
hell of a punt.
where I couldn't see it. But what would you do in that scenario?
It sounds like a place kick to me,
Okay, so you'd kick it?
but responsibly.
Hang on, that doesn't say...
I genuinely I didn't know what to do, and I was like, God, should I call Keyzie?
You got to stop calling me whenever something's slightly wrong now. I've helped you with a couple of things, and now it's like...
And my concern is that I'm going to go home and it's still going to be there dying on my path.
Why don't you bring it in, right? Bring it into your lounge, because you've got your dog. who's always sick.
Yeah.
You've got your duck.
You're sort of running an animal hospital there, aren't you? All things great and small. It's like that TV show.
Sure.
So you got the duck inside, you know.
But the duck's fine. It just
the
poos.
duck flies around, shits all over your lounge. You got your dog that barks at the wind and
Her leg's a bit bung too.
takes dumps on your duvet.
Yes.
And a rat that's just going to sort of spread the plague throughout your family. I think, yeah, man, just bring it inside.
Just bring it inside?
Yeah, it sounds like, words getting out in the animal kingdom that Hoity J's house is a place to go and recuperate.
Sure.
So, it sounds...
So I should make it like a little nest or something?
I think so, man.
Yeah, and feed it. Maybe breastfeed it?
I think breastfeed
cheese.
Oh, a bit of cheese?
Or something like that, yeah, I mean...
Just having it suckle at your burnt meat patties, nips there.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
And then it'll just scuttle away. And
even though the thought of that is making me sick.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. When I get home, I'll breastfeed it.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. The Killers there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now, listen, after 6 o'clock, your chance to win $200.
That's right, with the naughty or nice list. Listen out for that cue to call. Get ready to call us on 0800 Hauraki, and that cash could be yours.
And also, as always, of course, what's on the TV with me, Mike Minogue.
How good.
So good, man.
And of course, as always, it's just going to be a great show.
Shot, Mike.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Wednesday's going along nicely. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui.
Don't mind if I do.
Get it in you.
I'm keen.
Hey, Pugson, who's incredibly busy in Studio B as always, has just filed through to us, fellas, a new video released on the Insta there.
Did he file it through to us, or did he just tell us?
He emailed me.
Did he run it up the flagpole?
He ran it up the flagpole and said, Jase, this is what's happening.
Right, so if you head to Hauraki Big Show on Instagram, there's a new vid.
Did you get an alert on your Instagram, Jase?
I did, yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Also known as an email.
I got a notification.
Oh, yeah, good.
I'll tell you all about it and teach you all about it if you need to know. But listen, the podcast outro today, what are we talking about today? Can you go like no idea?
Every day you start going to plug what we talked about and then realise you have no idea.
Yeah.
This one just says lately. So this is a clip of something we're chatting about to do with something
it's
lately.
exciting. No idea.
It comes out at 7:30 tonight, by the way.
I tell you what I have been doing, though, which has been f***ing great because...
it.
Well, yeah.
That has been good.
Yeah, I've been f***ing it a lot.
Let's not start.
But no, let's not go into chat. Actually, that'd be a good segment. What I recall what it was now is that... Because I had filming with Keyzie last night, and boy, I loved it. And I was pretending to be really grumpy about being there and having to sit around for 3 hours while it was going on and be in the studio audience. And I was pretending so well that I began to actually be genuinely grumpy and pissed off about it. And I went, you know what? Pull your head in, Hoity J.
Right.
Pull your head in. Where's your gratitude,
Was
man?
it at least a little bit enjoyable?
Oh, so good.
No,
It
seriously.
was so enjoyable. How many times did he have to say?
Yeah,
Loved
exactly. I loved it. I had an absolute ball.
Because regardless of whether Jase actually got to get on set and on screen, he's been a fan of the show since day dot. So if he wasn't there to be on it, he would have been watching it anyway.
Totally. And that's what was so great about it, is, as I said, is being there live and seeing the magic unfold in front of me, you know what I mean?
Well, it's the ACC Does Game of Two Halves, and the Christmas special is what we filmed, and that'll be coming out in a few weeks' time.
Oh.
So good.
And just picture Jase hating life, waiting for his little cameo at the end.
Hey, now listen, coming up naughty or nice, your chance to win $200. But in the meantime, here's White Stripes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, filtered there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. And thanks to our mates at Tui. Tui, naughty or nice, fellas?
That's right. It's a brand new thing we're doing for the next couple of weeks, giving away $200 a day, all thanks to the new Tui RTDs, vodka blackcurrant and vodka sour cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Available now.
Cherry's my favourite.
Good stuff. And what we want to know is, this year, have you been naughty or nice? G'day, Toby, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good. G'day, fellas.
G'day, mate.
g'day, mate.
So what is it, Toby? Naughty or nice here, mate?
I have to admit, it's definitely the naughty list this year. I've been following Mike Lane from the Agenda podcast and on his hunches each week this year, and I am worse off for it.
In all honesty, man, if you have been following those, because I listen to those, and those guys are just... They're betting on raindrops running down the window at this point. They're absolutely off their heads. How many do they actually win?
On my list, 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my vibe.
So you in serious financial trouble as a result of the Agenda podcast?
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, it's not looking good coming into Christmas.
Yeah, good on you.
Okay, Toby, will you stay on the
All right,
line, mate?
yeah, we'll pop you on hold and we're just going to deliberate.
G'day, Caleb, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Yeah, good,
Oh, hey,
thanks,
just
mate.
quickly, Caleb, what do you do for a crust, man?
Oh,
Tractor driving.
backbone.
Does
Yeah,
it
yeah.
get more backbone than that?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Caleb, have you been naughty or nice?
I'd like to think I've been nice considering the day I've had.
Go on.
Sure, mate, hit us.
Well, I left at like 6:30 this morning to go get my first load of fur, and then I had to park up for 2 hours because a hydraulic line exploded, so I had oil over me, and then ran out of lunch at about 2 p.m, and I'm still working now, so I'm a bit hungry.
You ran out of lunch?
Oh, yeah, I ate all my food.
He ate all his food.
Yeah, you generally run out of lunch at lunchtime.
So, but I hate it when you're going to pick up some fur and then your hydraulic line bursts all over you.
You've got
I've been there.
Yeah.
Checked it. What? Okay, Caleb, just hold the line, mate. We're just going to have a little deliberation here and decide who gets the cash. What do you reckon? Do we think Caleb, who had tractor oil on him?
It's a tough one because neither of them deserve it.
I agree.
Well, hang on. I mean,
because you got the one guy who's a gambling addict, and what are we going to give him more money so he can keep
gamble?
on gambling?
Yeah,
And then you got the
fair
other
point.
guy who's doing a normal day's yakka. He started at 6:30 and he's still working now, which is absolutely standard.
And who hasn't?
Hang on, I don't think we can comment on
who
that.
hasn't had something explode all over them?
So it's tricky, isn't it?
Well, I personally think Caleb from the Naki on the track, he's working like a 12-hour day. That's hard.
The best I can say about him is he's not a gambling addict. So he wins it by default, I think.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Caleb too.
All right, and then we'll give Toby a Tui prize pack.
I don't know. He'll just sell it and gamble the winnings away, the earnings away.
G'day, Caleb. How you going, mate?
Oh, pretty good now.
You didn't hear that, did you? Did you hear that? You weren't meant to hear that.
Oh, yeah, that was meant to be off air.
Yep.
Hey, now listen, you're $200 richer, mate.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good on you, mate. And hey, with that $200, you can buy yourself some extra lunch.
Yeah, and some tractor oil.
Yeah, I might be able to buy a couple more pies now.
Yeah, good on you, Caleb.
Good on you, massive backbone. Well, there you go. Tui, naughty or nice, fellas.
So good.
It is good.
Another opportunity to play tomorrow, which means another opportunity to get $200. Ho, ho, Hauraki.
Hey.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Right now, it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
That's what we do around here. Hey, slow horses.
Right,
on
okay.
Apple TV.
I'm up to season 3 at episode 1 of season 3, and the writing has got significantly better.
Right, okay, good.
Immediately. And season 4, I know, got an Emmy for best writing.
Wow.
So I think it's going to get better from now. Because it's been okay, but it hasn't been great.
What's that on again?
Apple.
Apple.
When you put on Apple TV, and you select slow horses, are you like, or are you excited?
No, I always know that I'm going to get something decent. This time, we've had a couple of nights where it's like, I can't be bothered watching that. And also I've felt the same way about The Penguin.
Right.
You know, it's like, no, I just need some more. The Penguin. And so I'll just put on Seinfeld, you know.
Yeah. Hey, just in terms of viewing, fellas,
Nice to the front.
I did the BYC today, the podcast there, and
great podcast.
God, we're going to have a feast of cricket. We've got the pink ball test, India v Australia, starting on Friday, plus the Basin Reserve test. So I'll be watching cricket all day long. Last night I watched a Game of Two Halves live.
Yeah, how
in
good.
the studio.
Wow,
man.
you must have been starstruck.
It was awesome. I had a great time. I loved it. It was really good.
See, no.
What, Keyzie?
We've already spoken about it, but
it's just, I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good Christmas special, and it'll be out later in the year.
Look, I mean, if definitely catch up with it if you've missed it.
Do you know what's interesting? I found this out after we filmed last night. So, Game of Two Halves, every episode is up on Sky Sport, right?
Yeah.
You have to have Sky Sport, which means you have to have paid. If you just download Sky Sport Now, the app, don't pay for it, you can view it because it's a free-to-air show.
It is a free-to-air show, yeah.
But you can use Sky Sport Now, the app, to watch free-to-air stuff,
Ah.
even if you don't have a Sky Sports membership.
Is that right?
And I was like, how have we not been told this?
Yeah.
I also still have movies, and it's been a month now.
Sky Movies, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, did we inadvertently sign
Now,
up for
that's
that?
what's going to happen. After all of this, you're going to get the next bill, and it's going to have an extra $20. on it.
Yeah, and it's like, it just
Are you
doesn't-
sure?
Because normally they go, it'll happen for like a week.
You
Oh, there's
normally
Barry Soper.
you get a few days out of it, don't
Yeah,
you?
generally
yeah.
at the most a week, Mogo. This has gone for a month.
Yeah.
And my wife and I were going, have we?
Have we? Can I just say you're the first person in a long time who actually probably is justified as to having Sky movie channels because you watch it all the time.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
smashing
it's just,
it.
and I haven't watched Netflix, I haven't watched Prime Video, I haven't watched any of that other stuff because I just flick between movies now, and it's just easy.
Backbone.
Isn't it crazy how he'd rather just watch a random bit of a movie than a Ben Stokes documentary you recommended 2 years ago?
That was so good. If you haven't seen it, Keyzie, you need to get into it.
Oh, what was it on again?
It was Prime, wasn't it?
Oh, it's hard to say now.
I can't remember.
It's been so long.
What did you watch?
Banger.
Keyzie, what did you watch?
I filmed Game of Two Halves Christmas special. It's out later in the year.
Oh, that was so good, man.
Yeah, man.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
She-Hard there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday night. Now, surf and turf. If you're a surfer or if you're a golfer, you need to listen up because this is amazing, isn't it, fellas?
You get a load of this. You can go surfing or you can go turfing.
Yeah.
But fellas, what it is I thought I'd add some music just to spice it up. What do
Oh,
you
that
reckon?
is spicy, baby.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
We used to always have music like this. Do you like surfing?
Nah.
Do you like playing golf?
Oh, occasionally. It really gets deep in my goat sometimes. But yeah, no, I love it.
Well, I was actually asking the audience and not asking
right,
you guys.
okay. Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Well, the good news is cheers to our mates at Super Liquor.
Super liquor.
Thanks, Mogi. By texting the
Cheers
word...
to that.
Cheers, man. By texting the word surf to 3483, you go in the draw to win an epic surfboard, or by texting the word turf to 3483.
Sorry, what makes a surfboard epic?
No. Turf to 3483, you could go in the draw to win some excellent golf clubs. Legendary ones. So it's up to you which hobby you're into, man. Surf or turf. Send it on through to 3483.
Tended on to.
Send it. You know, why don't we just support and extend each other on this radio show?
All I'll
you
say
know.
is cowabunga, dude.
Yeah,
All right?
absolutely. Well, it's funny, actually, because I love both of those things. I love a bit of a surf and I love a bit of a tonk as well on the course.
Well, it's not
there,
tonk
so,
to 348, it's turf.
Yeah, well, I know, but I'd be happy with either or.
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, having said that, I've got all my boards at home anyway, so I don't need another one.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? I've got some golf clubs, so it would probably be a bit
You can't win anyway.
You're not in the
yeah, I
competition,
can't.
Jase.
I mean,
Yeah, so don't worry about it too
I
much.
could go on
I
a-
wouldn't stress about
I
it.
could be
Yeah, I
like a fake identity sort of thing. I'd get my wife to do it, maybe. Or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like that.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
or
you
one
could
of my
do that.
mates,
Yeah,
Mogi.
yeah. One of
Except
the boys.
I've got no mates, so I probably couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Totally. So text surf or turf to 3483. Cheers to Summer. Cheers to Super Liquor. And they've actually added a third one, fellas.
Oh, okay.
Text birth
Oh, what about Smurf?
to 3. Oh, that was going to be tomorrow's one.
Oh.
So text Smurf to 3483 and you could win double pass to go see the new Smurf movie. Nah, that's made up. It's, surf or turf,
Jeez,
3483. Cheers to Super Liquor.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Didoosh. Another show done and dusted. Fellas, Mogi, your plans for the night?
Not a hell of a lot, mate. Go
Yeah, good.
home, a little bit of a tidy up and that, watch something on the telly, and that'll be my lot. Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is
It's good
exciting.
to be alive.
Well, you know, it's nice to just chill at the same time.
Oh, that's true.
It's really nice to just chill and enjoy this lovely weather.
yeah.
Keyzie, what are you up to, mate?
Tonight, I'm going to get home, go for a walk around the block with my wife before the
Before
sun
dinner?
sets. Now, we'll have a quick dinner. She'll have dinner ready.
Yeah, she better. You were saying off here.
Mogi. We'll have dinner real quick and then we'll go for a walk around the
Don't
block.
rush it, Keyzie. You'll
Yeah.
get indigestion.
No, but
you'll
it helps with
You'll
digestion.
be ripping ass all night.
I do that anyway. So that'll help with digestion, and then we'll probably watch something together like Country Calendar, and then I'll make her a decaf English breakfast tea, and we'll maybe have a bicky, and then she'll go to bed. And then
I wonder at what point it's too much information.
Sure. But I also wanted to know...
I'll crank the hog.
Are you still...
At that point.
Are you still having a glass of port?
I haven't had a glass of port in ages. And
Right.
Pugson bought me a delicious bottle of port, which I've had half of and then sort of forgotten about.
Right.
Sure, yeah.
So maybe I'll crank that out.
Yeah, nice.
What about you, Jase?
I'm just going to chill, man. I'm just...
You going to watch some movies, man?
Yeah, I watched the movie Smokey.
Smokey.
As I mentioned earlier, I think it was yesterday, we're in a new month now.
That's true.
So there's new movies on Sky. So I can just watch the new movies.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the Sky Watch and checked through all the channels to see what new movies there
No,
are?
I just flick between them.
Nice.
So what ends up happening is I watch 5 movies at once.
Yes.
Right.
Just a piece of each.
Yeah.
It's quite fun.
Do you remember when there used to be that Mosaic channel
Yes.
Yes.
that had all the things? I remember Lucy's, my wife's older brother, there was a cricket test on. They didn't have Sky Sport for some reason. He watched the whole thing. Or it was a one day. He watched the whole second innings on a thing that was about an inch wide.
Nice.
Because that was all he could
That's
get.
genius.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Hey, now listen, make sure you check out the podcasts. Make sure you check out our Instagram account. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow because we're not doing this for fun.
Nah,
we're doing it
certainly
because
not.
it's our job. So make sure you make the effort. Until then, see you later.